Hey, what's going on, family? Hopefully I am live. I know sometimes there's a little bit of a delay, so hopefully I am live right now. Let me mute this just to be completely sure. I'm gonna give it a second because I want to make sure that everything is live. What's up, Charmaine? Um, I am going to start this off, okay? I am going to start this off by saying that I'm going to apologize in advance. You guys know the issues that I have with Google Hangouts. I just want y'all to know that I am going to apologize in advance to any of you who may get aggravated if Google Hangouts just so decides that they want to cut me off or wants to freeze or whatever. Just know that if I do get cut off, that I will be right back. But for some reason, I have been having glitches with Google Hangout. I know that I can use You Now, and I am going to probably venture into You Now eventually. But just know that if the camera cuts off, if my Hangout cuts off, just be, you can refresh the chat. Just know that I am going to come back if it just so happens to cut off. I just want you guys to know that. What's up, Lysandra? What's up, Mariah? Myra, I'm sorry. What's up, Uniquely? What's up, Kim? What's up, Charmaine? I think I spoke to you. What's up, Katrina? What's up, Gardenia? What's up, everybody? I'm going to give, I am going to give people a little bit of time to get in here because I did just do this off the, well, not off the fly, because I did tell people I was going to be live, but I told them to make sure that they had their notifications on. But I am aware that sometimes YouTube just does not notify people. What's up, Kels? Hey, thank you for joining me, boo. I am feeling good. How are you? What's up, Lynette? What's up, Ebony? What's up, Terry? For those of you that are watching this on the playback way back, just know that I always have to speak to my fam bam. I always try to give people a little bit of time to get in here, and as they're, coming in, I like to speak to the people that are in the chat. What's up, Alicia? What's up, Sammy? What's up, Just Lachey or Lachey? How we living today, family? How are we feeling on today? I'm gonna be let me just jump right into it. I do have some stuff up over here. So let's just address the elephant in the room, okay? Donald Trump won the presidential election. He will be our 45th president. For those of you that have been under a rock, for those of you that just have refused to turn on your TV, for those of you that just refused to answer any phone calls, for those of you that have refused to get on social media, okay? You just got the notification that Thick Chick was live and you decided to click on this video. I am here. I want to be the first person to tell you that Donald Trump will be our 45th president of the United States of America. Now, for those of you that were in my live show during the when we were waiting on the results of the election, you guys know that ThickChickVlogs predicted that Hillary Clinton was going to be our next president. And as we clearly saw, that turned out to not be the case. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I shed a tear or two. I did. If you follow me on my Facebook page, you saw what I wrote on there. I'm not going to go through the whole shebang, but I was low-key devastated. And I know some people may be like, you really, let me tell you something. I had a little bit of faith in the American people. I did. Even the racist motherfuckers, I low-key had a little bit of faith in them. Even though they racist and bigoted, I really honestly and truly thought that they would have probably wanted somebody who could actually run this country and had knowledge of procedures and shit. If you guys do not know, and I'm going to get into the specifics and I'm going to talk on it a little bit. I'm going to try not to stay on here too long because the shit just physically and emotionally drained the fuck out of me. But I'm refusing to let the shit depress me. I'm refusing to let it consume me. But I'm not going to lie. I cried a little bit. And the reason why I cried a little bit was because of the uncertainty. The uncertainty. We don't know what's happening next. And the fact that I'm trying to gather my words because, family, for real, I just haven't been feeling 100% myself since all of this shit took place. And what's even more disgusting to me is the fact that I already spoke about the Electoral College. Okay, we already know about the Electoral College. The mere fact that Hillary Clinton, okay, they're still counting votes right now. For those of you that don't know, they're still counting votes right now. Hillary Clinton has well over 1 million more votes than Donald Trump. However, the Electoral College has decided, okay, they decided to elect Donald Trump as the 45th president of the United States of America. And to be honest, before a lot of these electoral numbers started coming down, the Donald Trump camp, they said it themselves. They were surprised because before they started reading off the results, they said it will be a miracle if Donald Trump won. His own people said that. His own people said that. But I'm gonna let you, baby girl. You know what? I'm not gonna do that tonight. You can say whatever you want to say. But like I said, it's just the mere fact of not knowing what's coming next. That's the very scary thing. And Donald Trump decided that. Well, he didn't decide. President Barack Obama invited Donald Trump to meet with him in the White House today. So Donald Trump went to Washington and he met with President Barack Obama. And you can clearly tell if you guys have watched the, they didn't record the whole thing. They didn't show the whole thing. They showed bits and pieces of it. But during his meeting with President Barack Obama, you can clearly tell, you can look at this man's face and you can see that he was fucking, Donald Trump is scared as fuck, y'all. Okay. Donald Trump is scared as fuck. And you want me to tell you why Donald Trump is scared as fuck? Donald Trump is scared as fuck because, number one, he didn't think he was going to actually win the presidency. I personally think that Donald Trump did this shit for shits and giggles, but the results of this fucking election is a mere spit in the face to black people for simply electing a black president and them having a black president for the last 8 years, okay? Because there was a black president for the last 8 years, they did not give a fuck that Donald Trump is incompetent, okay? They didn't give a fuck that he's incompetent. The only thing that they wanted to do is they wanted to spit in the face of black folks, minorities. I'm trying to gather my words because, like I said, family, I don't want to get too hot and heated on here because I ain't never had blood pressure a day in my life, but talking to some people can really raise your fucking pressure, okay? Talking to some people can really raise your fucking pressure. And over these last 2 days, talking to folks, arguing with folks on social media, which I done learned my lesson on that shit. I refuse to argue with motherfuckers who are clearly using motherfucking troll accounts. I refuse to argue with motherfuckers who clearly using troll accounts. That's some silly ass shit in my personal opinion. But this is a mere spit in the face to black folk. You want to give me a black president for the last 8 years? I'm going to give you a person who has been openly bigoted, okay? A person who has said a lot of nasty, hateful things, not only towards black folks, towards Muslims, towards women, period. The mere fact that you had a lot of women who went out there and casted their vote for Donald Trump. And don't be fooled, okay? Don't be fooled. Yes, a lot of black folk went out to vote. A lot of people saying, look at the numbers. Black people did go out and vote. Let me tell you how idiotic motherfuckers are. You had people that went to the polls, and like I said, whether or not you feel like Hillary Clinton I said this myself, okay? I said this myself. Hillary Clinton, yeah, she had a lot of shit against her. She did, okay? A lot of shit that she did is some, people will look at the shit as being evil. But let me ask you a fucking question. Who out of the two candidates that we had to choose from, and we're not even finna get on Johnson and Jill Stein, we're not even finna get on that fucking shit right there, okay? But then again, yes, I am going to talk about that. But out of the two candidates that we had, Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, who had the most experience to run the fucking country? Ask yourself that question. Who had the most experience to run this country? People are looking at the fact that they feel like Donald Trump is a great businessman. From my understanding, Donald Trump has bankrupted damn near all of his fucking businesses. And let me explain. Somebody needs to explain this to me. How the fuck does being a good businessman, what does that have to do with you running the highest office in the land, being the president of the United States? Nothing. You can look at you can tell by the look on Donald Trump's face that this man is scared as fuck. Clearly, this man is scared as fuck. Clearly, it's very clear. It's very obvious that he's scared as hell. He doesn't know what the fuck is going to happen next. Now, somebody just mentioned in the chat room, what about the motherfuckers who voted for Harambe? You had people who went to the polls. You had motherfuckers who went to the polls writing in Harambe. Motherfuckers who went to the polls writing in they grandmama, my grandmama, your grandmama, Obama. Doing the shit, taking pictures of it, posting it on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram like the shit is funny. Like taking the shit as a joke. Taking it as a fucking joke. And the very same people that went to the polls writing dumb shit, writing stupid shit, the same people who went to the polls just to take pictures and post it on social media, and the same motherfuckers who didn't even bother going to the fucking polls are the same people who are on social media today and sitting at their goddamn house looking stupid. Please explain to me why, if you didn't even bother going to vote, do you give a fuck? You claim you didn't give a fuck. Well, it don't matter. My vote ain't gonna matter. So explain to me why the fuck why you worried then? If it didn't matter enough to you to go and vote, if you felt like it wasn't going to make a difference, why the fuck are you on social media complaining? Somebody explain this to me. Half of the motherfuckers that didn't go vote, like I said, yes, Hillary Clinton won the popular vote. Hands down. They still count votes right now. The woman got well over 1 million more votes than Donald Trump. But like I said, it all goes back to the fucking Electoral College. Electoral College, it all goes back to that shit. And I want somebody to correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But Donald Trump said out of his own mouth, the U.S. electoral system is rigged. He said that shit out of his own fucking mouth. The U.S. electoral system is fucking rigged. It's bullshit. It is. Now, that doesn't excuse the fact that motherfuckers didn't go out and goddamn vote. Now, you also got people out there, I'm just going to leave it in God's hand. Now, these are the people who didn't go vote. I'm going to leave it in God's hand. At the end of the day, they both bad. They both bad at the end of the day. They both bad at the end of the day. I'm just going to leave it in God's hands. The motherfuckers, like, I think I was watching T.S. Madison's video, and she said the exact same thing. Before you start going quoting scriptures and shit, talking about, I'm going to leave it in God's hand. Did you not see the scripture where it said faith without works is fucking dead? Okay, if you believe God is going to handle this, why didn't you go? If you got faith that God is going to handle it, you still should have, bitch, you got to put it in the work. Carry your black ass or your white ass or your Mexican or whatever your ethnicity is, carry your ass to the polls and let your voice be fucking heard. I feel like if you didn't at least let your voice be fucking heard, you ain't got, motherfucker, why is you even talking? Why is you even saying shit? Why are you mad? And then you got people who say, I don't believe in that picking the lesser of the two evils shit. Okay, if you don't believe in picking, quote unquote, the lesser of the two evils, why the fuck do you give a damn that Donald Trump won the presidency? You're full of shit. You got a lot of these motherfuckers who are upset. And then the other thing that's pissing me off, some of these same motherfuckers who are on Facebook and on Twitter and Instagram and shit talking about they weren't going to vote. Why am I seeing these same motherfuckers who are on there asking questions, talking about something? Girl, what he said about the governmental sit. You got motherfuckers who around here shaking in their damn boots, thinking that they gonna get their damn Section 8 snatched out from up under them. Some of these same motherfuckers who didn't go down to the polls to vote because they felt like they votes didn't mean shit. And not only that, I shared something. If you're on my ThickChickVlogs Facebook page, you need to go over there and look at that shit. His wife, okay? His wife, she did like a little speech after he won, saying how, girl, when I tell you other countries, they're laughing at our motherfucking ass. She is illiterate as fuck. She cannot, well, okay, let me take that back. Let me take that back. She can't formulate a sentence. She can't. Okay? She can't. She doesn't sound, or I'm trying to make sure I am careful with my words. The whole thing is a joke, family. The whole thing is a fucking catastrophe. When he came out there the night before last, after he won, he was looking like, what the fuck have y'all done? What the fuck have y'all done? Do y'all know what the fuck y'all have done? I don't even know what the fuck y'all done did. Did y'all really just elect me to be the motherfucking president of the United motherfucking States of America? I don't know shit about shit. That's how he was looking. And like I said, for me, the scary thing about it is not knowing what the fuck comes next. What happens next, family? This man is already talking about shit that he planned on doing, and the shit is scary as hell. The shit is scary as fuck, family. It is terrifying. And like I said, with Obamacare, let's go back to Obamacare for a second, because I spoke on Obamacare before. Now, do I feel like some things need to be changed in the Affordable Care Act? Yes, I think the Affordable Care Act needs to be fucking, I think it needs to be a little bit more affordable. But as far as completely removing Obamacare and then not having something to replace it with, that's some scary shit for people who actually have pre-existing conditions. People who have, there are people who have said that Obamacare saved their life. And if it wasn't for Obamacare, they'd be dead. And like I said, do I think it needs to be a little bit more affordable? Absolutely. But at the same time, how the fuck are you going to try to remove some shit and not tell us what you're going to replace it with? What are you going to replace Obamacare with? There are people out there who didn't have health care, but now that Obamacare is in effect, you have people who were able to get procedures that they wouldn't have been able to get otherwise. And like I said, people were upset at the fact that Hillary Clinton didn't come out and speak the night of the election after she decided to call Donald Trump and concede. Let me tell you why she didn't come out and speak. Number one, the woman was fucking devastated. It's embarrassing as fuck to know that you lost the election against a motherfucker like Donald Trump. Number one, that shit is embarrassing. This is this woman's second time losing the presidential election. The woman was probably crying out. They said the hell her people said she was crying like a motherfucker. I mean, I guess she couldn't gather herself, and she didn't necessarily want to gather herself to come out and speak to people that night to concede. Because like I said, I can only imagine how embarrassing the shit was. Can you imagine that? Even though, like I said, people had their reservations about Hillary Clinton. And the same motherfuckers who were talking all this shit about Hillary and talking about Donald Trump and about how they weren't voting for neither one of them are the same motherfuckers who are on social media complaining now that Donald Trump is in office. And you want to know what's even more sad is that you have people, ignorant motherfuckers, ignorant racist motherfuckers who feel like simply because Donald Trump is our president now, they really honestly and truly feel like they can do whatever the fuck they want to do and they can treat people however the fuck they want to treat people. It has been so many reports on social media. I don't know if you guys follow Sean King. There has been hundreds of people who have been emailing this man, telling them about things that have happened to them since they have announced that Donald Trump is the president-elect. All people at random gas stations, people pulling up to the gas stations, jumping out saying, "Nigga, when you gonna leave this country?" or when you going back here, or y'all motherfucker, y'all just don't know what y'all done did. I mean, all kind of nasty, hateful stuff. There are even Muslims who said that people are going around, family, it's just so fucking disgusting, family. There are children who are afraid to go to school, especially children who are in school and in schools that are in predominantly white neighborhoods or predominantly white areas. They're afraid to go to school because of the way people are acting. I mean, it's like I said, it's just not knowing what the fuck comes next. What happens next? Somebody tell me what happens next. Does anybody know? And the people that were supporters of Donald Trump, do you know what they're saying? They don't even know what the fuck is happening next. They're just telling us to give Donald Trump a chance. Give him a chance. Give him a chance. But I'm telling you, you motherfuckers that didn't go and vote, and you motherfuckers that went and voted and decided that you was gonna vote for Donald Trump, you got what the fuck you asked for. It's a whole lot of foolishness and fuckery that is about to happen. A whole lot of foolishness and fuckery that is about to happen, family. Now, the even more fucked up, y'all know all the nasty, hateful shit that Donald Trump has said about Obama. This man has literally, for the last 8 years of this man's presidency, has insulted this man. Said that he wasn't born here, and he not an American, he's a Muslim. Do you know when he left, this was his first time meeting President Obama. I didn't know that. I don't know if you guys knew that as well. But this was Donald Trump's first time meeting President Obama today when he went to meet with him at the White House. And do you know what Donald Trump said when he left? He said that that President Obama was a very good man. He said in that very short time that he spoke, he said the meeting was only supposed to be 10 to 15 minutes. But him and President Obama actually sat down and they talked for over an hour. And after Donald Trump left, he said that President Barack Obama is a very good man. And he also said that he plans on getting counsel from President Barack Obama, the same man that he said he didn't want to work with on shit. Now he wants counsel from President Barack Obama. And I don't blame President Barack Obama for extending that hand to him. You want to know why? Because President Barack Obama gives a fuck about America. That's the way I fucking feel. This man gives a fuck about America, and he don't want to leave us in no fucking shitty ass situation. He can be petty as fuck and say he ain't gonna help him on a damn thing. This man don't know anything about staffing the White House. Pretty much the entire conversation between Donald Trump and President Barack Obama was about procedures, because Donald Trump has no idea. He doesn't know anything about anything. Like I said, Donald Trump has no political experience at all. Absolutely no political experience whatsoever. And Donald Trump said and President Barack Obama said he is going to fully cooperate. Because like I said, Barack Obama said he doesn't want to see. You think Barack Obama want to see this fucking country go down in shambles? True enough, these people are rich. But me personally, I feel like Barack Obama gives a fuck about the American people. I do. But like I said, you motherfuckers who didn't go out there and vote, regardless of what the fuck you thought, it ain't gonna make a difference. Why the fuck are you? Why are you shocked that Donald Trump is the president? Why? You motherfuckers, girl. You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what, girl? Girl. Like I said, at the end of the day, this was a spit in the face. This was a fucking spit in the face to having a black president for the last 8 years. And there's a whole lot of shit that's about to happen. Just so you guys know, there is a petition. If you give a fuck, like I'm going to be taking phone calls because I want to hear other people's opinions on the election results. I want to hear opinions and reactions to the election results. And I'm not going to lie, I was shocked. I know some people said they ain't shocked, but I was shocked because I had I don't know why, because it's low key like I forgot where the fuck I live. I gotta remember. Some these motherfuckers around in America, they don't give a fuck about shit. But you know what? Like I said, I'm trying to choose my words very carefully because I don't want to say anything that's going to offend anyone. Because I'm just not about that life. I'm not trying to say anything to offend anyone. But yes, there is a petition. Because apparently there is a little bit of hope. Not that it's necessarily I don't know whether or not it's gonna make a difference. I don't know, but there is a petition, and I will leave it down in the description box once I get done with this video. But if anybody wants to call in right now, I'm gonna go ahead and take some calls. If anybody wants to call in and wants to voice their opinions on the election results, I have the number in the description box of this video. I do ask one thing. If you do plan on calling in, I do ask that you have either headphones on or you mute the show entirely to avoid feedback. If I get a lot of feedback, I'm going to have to go ahead and I'm going to have to end the call because I can't have a whole lot of feedback on here. And again, for those of you that are in here, just in case the Hangout decides that it's going to cut off because for some reason they have not been wanting me to be great. Why do you think the turnout was lower than the last election? You want me to tell you why I think the turnout was lower than the last election? Even though the people did vote for Hillary, I will say that, but there are a lot of motherfuckers out there who wasted votes on dumb shit. But the reason why I think the turnout for the election was lower than the last election was because it wasn't a black person on the ballot. I'm just going to tell the truth. You got a lot of people that went out to vote during the last election because they wanted to make sure that we kept Barack Obama in office. I'm just going to tell you the truth. You had a lot of folks that voted because they wanted they liked the fact that we had a black president. And I think this one of the main reasons why a lot of people didn't show up this time was because it wasn't a black person on the damn ballot, which is some dumb shit. But whatever. Like I said, I'm going to take calls. But just make sure you have on headphones or make sure that you mute the show entirely. That way there's not a lot of feedback, okay? If you do plan on calling in, just make sure that you have the show muted or headphones on. And I do have, so whenever you guys are ready to call in, you can go ahead and call in. Yes, the petition is on Facebook. You can just, matter of fact, you can just type in Hillary petition on Facebook and it should be able to come up. So I think the closeted racists got organized in secret and made it happen. Now let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you the truth. The shit is very motherfucking family. Let me tell you something. It's impressive as fuck. This just goes to show how much people can actually get accomplished if they stick to fucking together. You have those racist motherfuckers. A lot of them motherfuckers, they went picking people up and they goddamn pickup trucks and shit, taking them down to the goddamn pole. These motherfuckers you had a lot of these motherfuckers who was closeted Trump supporters. A lot of people you probably sit next to in your damn cubicle at work are closeted Trump supporters. But they wouldn't tell you that shit. And you want to know why they wouldn't tell you that shit? Because they automatically know the shit that you're gonna goddamn say if they tell you that they voted or they're voting for Donald Trump. A lot of motherfuckers went behind that goddamn thing and voted for Trump. And it wasn't just white folks either. Now, don't get me wrong. The majority of motherfuckers who voted for Donald Trump were racist ass white folks and white folks who just wanted to spit in the face of black folks for having a black president for the last 8 years. Okay? But you also had some black folk that went behind that motherfucker and bubbled in goddamn Donald Trump too. I'm just saying, it ain't no goddamn secret. But again, they not gonna tell you that shit. They wouldn't tell you that shit. But I just I don't believe. Like I said, I'm not trying to tell nobody what to do. But at the same time, even for the motherfuckers who went out and voted for Donald Trump, at least they went to the motherfucking polls. But the motherfuckers that didn't even bother about going to the polls that's the shit that low key pisses me the fuck off. Yes, you have the right to do whatever the I had my thing off. Y'all can you can call back. Did it cut off? Did it cut off? Hopefully it didn't. Oh, okay, I'm still here. But when I started seeing some of those numbers come in, I already knew. And when Donald Trump actually got Florida, when he took Florida, I already knew some fuck shit was about to pop off. It looks like my shit might have cut off. I don't know. Hopefully I'm still here. It looks like I am. I don't know. Hopefully I am. I'm going to try to still talk. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? I don't know. It's looking like I'm froze again. Am I back? Like I said, I want to apologize for those of you that are in here. If this thing cuts off and shit, just know that it's not me. It's YouTube and the glitch and all that type of shit. I'm apologizing. But again, I don't know what's going on with my thing. It looks like people are calling, but for some reason it's not showing up. Let me try something different, y'all. Let me try something motherfucking different. All right. It should be working now. I don't know. We're gonna see. This isn't Black America, it's America. We all should be scared, including these racist ass people, because we are not. Girl, that's the crazy part. Okay, that's the show enough fucking crazy part. There are people around here protesting, of course, because the American people voted for Hillary Clinton. The American people voted for Hillary Clinton. However, the Electoral College chose to elect Donald Trump. And now that shit is all kinds of discombobulated, all kinds of complicated. I personally am one of those people who feel like the Electoral College should be completely abolished. I don't think we should have that motherfucking shit. I feel like this, if the American people choose who they want to be president, they should be the fucking president. All right, hold on. We got a caller. Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Cash, and I'm calling from Akron, Ohio.
Oh, hi. So what are your thoughts
How
on...
you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I've been watching you. I'm doing good. I've been watching you for a long time and everything like that. I love your story times. I love your interaction with everything like that. But
Thank you.
I just wanted to call in because I voted for Trump.
Okay.
And the reason why I voted for Trump is because I wanted to see a change.
Okay.
I looked as though that Hillary Clinton would have still allowed. I'm an individual that don't have any children, that is working. I don't have a degree or anything in that nature. All I have is pure experience. Okay, so I'm thinking that this is just my thoughts.
Okay.
I'm thinking that what's his name, Trump. He's going to tax those companies that left the United States at least 35 to 40% to come back over. If they're not coming back over, then that's where you can rally up Beyonce. You can rally up all the millionaires and all those kind of people to invest in the company to come back, or warehouses to come back to America, so that can apply jobs. Because not for nothing, and I'm not saying a certain group or race or whatever. I'm saying in general. I'm tired of paying welfare taxes, and I can't even get welfare. I'm a single woman. I'm trying to get my stuff in order, and I do taxes before I can get a refund. I don't even understand that. But I pay taxes every year.
So let me ask you a question. Do you really think that Donald Trump is going to do the things that he said he's going to do? I know he said that he's going to do that, but let me tell you something.
No, you know what? In time, it will. I think he will do it in time. But just like you said earlier, he was like, well, he went and sat with Barack Obama, President Obama, and was like, oh yeah, look, like as far as like protocol, procedures, and everything. Of course, that's what you want to do. Come into, of course, a new position in your life. But in the same token, it's just like he's still. Even though he's still listening to President Obama, he has to still stick with what he said. You know what I mean? It's like.
Did you say he had to you said he had to stick with what he said he's gonna do? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he don't have to.
No, he doesn't.
He's gonna have to.
No, he doesn't.
No, but I mean, as far as he does not. As far as like getting there, but of course, everything is a lie. You know, we all deal with that in life all itself. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, you know, I voted for him because I want to see a change. Because I mean, I want to see a change to get those that are taking advantage. And I know all families aren't taking advantage of like the welfare system or Section 8 or whatever, blah blah blah. To give them, I don't want nobody to be drug tested, but I want you to at least go out and find a job. If he can produce jobs with these factory, quote unquote, cotton fields, you know what I'm saying? In order for him to get some jobs, because this is what I hope he does. The felonies, the misdemeanors. You have that basic job. You know, you ain't got to search no more. You know, you that basic person where you can work in these factories and everything like that. The persons that have, you know, some kind of at least your high school education, never been in the system and something like that, you can maybe be the supervisor. The ones that does have degrees, you're like the managers and everything like that. And the ones that invest in the company, you're the CEO. Does that make sense?
It does make sense, and I do respect your opinion, even though I disagree. Because let me but like I said, I totally respect your opinion because everybody is entitled to, you know, vote for who they want, and I totally respect that. Because matter of fact, I respect you more than people who didn't go out there and cast their votes, because I mean, at least you went and voted for the person that you felt like would make America a better place for you to live, for, you know, you and your family. But I tell you guys this, and this is my thoughts on Donald Trump. I feel like this. I feel like everything that Donald Trump said the things that he said because he wanted to appeal to a certain group of people. And he wanted to appeal to those group of people because he knew those group of people were going to eat it up. And he knew those people were going to vote him into office because they felt like he was going to do everything that he said he was going to do. I do not believe that, number one, I do not believe that Donald Trump is going to build a wall. I do not believe that Donald Trump is going to make sure that even if Donald Trump does decide that he wants to make it to where these companies can't take all of the jobs, you know, and just do all this stuff overseas, Donald Trump is about the almighty dollar. That is the only thing that Donald Trump is about. If it can make him money, then it's good as gold. Do you know how many Hispanic people that allegedly Donald Trump has? I'm sorry.
But do you understand what we do? At the end of the day, it's all about the almighty dollar as well.
Of course.
We get that first $1 million. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, at the end of the day, it's all about make sure your household is all taken care of, this, here, that, and the third. So everybody's about the almighty dollar.
Of course, it's about the almighty dollar, but we're talking about a person. We're talking about a person who's trying to make things better for the American people. Donald Trump is already rich. Okay, Donald Trump only wants to get richer. Me and you, we're poor folk compared to Donald Trump. We broke as hell. Okay, Donald Trump employs so many minorities to where he's paying, from my understanding, Donald Trump, a lot of the Donald Trump attire, you know, Donald Trump has a clothing line. He has a lot of things that are made in China. I don't know if you knew that, but if you go and look at anything that Donald Trump is selling in Macy's and you look at the tag, it says made in China. Okay, Donald Trump wants to, because he knows that the less amount of money that you pay people, the more money you can make. Donald Trump does not care about the American people. Like I said, at the end of the day, Donald Trump ran for the presidency of the United States. Number one, I feel like as a joke. And number two, he said the things that he said, and he said all of these things that he's going to do because he knew it was going to appeal to a certain group of people. But at the end of the day, do I think Donald Trump is actually going to do any of these things? Probably not. But again,
I turn anything around, you know what I'm saying, to actually do that, because just like you said, he has those items from China. Instead of him making it in China, what about, you know, at the end of the day, like this is my hope. This is my thought. I hope and I pray that this is what this man came into presidency to do. Like I said, It's hard out here for the felons and the misdemeanor people and people that got a record. They don't care if they are right with what they're trying to do and want to change their life. I'm sure, yeah, you're gonna get pennies on the dollar, but at least you got something that's gonna assist you to make you better. You know what I'm saying? Instead of him building, making his clothes in China, he can do a warehouse here, but it's gonna be on the backs of all the millionaires in America.
Okay. Well, I really do appreciate you calling in.
Yeah, I just wanted to call in just so I can just talk to you anyway.
I appreciate that. Like I said, I do respect your opinion, and thank you for calling and giving us your reaction to the election results. So I'm pretty sure you're happy since you are one of the people who actually went and casted your vote for Trump. So thank you for calling in. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right. So we got our first phone call from a Trump supporter. And again, I respect everyone's opinion. I'm not one of those people that are just going to try to hang up on someone because they are for one party or another. I want people who actually voted for Donald Trump. Now, make sure when you call me and you voted for Donald Trump, make sure you ain't trolling and shit. Okay? Don't call me trolling, talking about you voted for Trump and all that shit. Make sure you actually voted for him and tell me why. Give me valid reasons. Hello, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Hey, I'm Sharon Cunningham, calling from Mobile, Alabama.
Hi. Thank you for calling in. So what are your thoughts and opinions on the election results?
Actually, I was very devastated. I did not want Trump to win. For one reason, he said a long time ago, he thinks that the people that he voted for are stupid. So that's one thing. And he's like you said, he's all about the mighty dollar. It doesn't even make any sense. So half of the black people, African Americans, didn't even vote for him because one, they don't want a woman as president, or they just downright making up stupid reasons to vote for him.
Right. Like I said, I really honestly truly feel like, number one, this is kind of quote unquote revenge for us having a black president for the last 8 years. And on top of the fact that you had a lot of people that just did not want a woman to be the next president of the United States. Number one, they couldn't take the fact that we had a black president for the last 8 years, and they damn sure wasn't about to go from a black president to a woman. It just they didn't give a damn what happened to the country. They had absolutely no care in the world about what happens to the country. And like I said, it's going to be very interesting to see, because like I said, I personally feel like a lot of these people that voted for Trump, I feel like a lot of them are probably going to eventually turn on him. I do, because I feel like he did this shit for shits and giggles. I think they're going to eventually turn on his ass.
I hope he keeps the same attitude that he's been having for the last year. I hope now that he's going to be in the White House that he doesn't change his attitude. Because he said his main goal is to defeat ISIS, and I'm kind of worried about that.
Like I said, to be honest, at this point, now that Donald Trump is president, you can, by looking at his mannerisms, after he was announced to be the president-elect of the United States, the man is clearly afraid. If you look at his face, even when he came out to give his speech, his acceptance speech, the man was clearly afraid. I mean, when he spoke to President Barack Obama, he looked like he was just terrified, because he wasn't, number one, he wasn't expecting this, and now that he's got it, he's kind of thinking to himself, what the fuck have they done? What the fuck have I done? I mean, I just think it's going to be a big disaster personally, but I'm hoping for the best, because I would be a fool to act, even though I'm terrified that Donald Trump is our president, I would be a fool to want him to fail, because if he fails, that's bad on us. We fucked up if he fails. He fails. I hope that he surprises us. I hope that he does. But it's a scary thing dealing with the fact that we're dealing with somebody who has absolutely no political experience, and he has offended people that we got to work with eventually. So
the thing is, Trump has to change his attitude completely. If he can't even get in a debate without interrupting someone, how are you going to be president and you're interrupting people and you're just downright rude? Like I said, I really am disappointed that he became president. But now that he is, I mean, I hope he does a good job.
I do too, because like I said, at the end of the day, if we're all gonna be real about the situation, even though we are terrified that Donald Trump is the next the 45th president of the United States, at the end of the day, to hope that he actually fucks up is a bad thing. I hope that he gets in there and he actually makes a difference for the American people, because if he goes in there and he fucks up, at the end of the day, it's going to affect us as the American people. So I hope that he goes in there and he actually does something that is going to benefit the American people and is not gonna completely just fuck over this entire country. I mean, you'll be a fool to want him to fail, because if he fails, it's gonna affect you.
Yeah, I totally agree.
So
I just want to say, I watch your channel all the time. I love you. You're so funny. I stay on your Facebook. I watch your Facebook pages.
Well, thank you so much. I'm so happy to have you as a part of the family, and thank you so much for tuning into the show. And I hope that you stick around and watch until YouTube don't want me to be great no more, girl. So yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Keep on making funny videos.
Thank you. Bye bye. All right, family. I'm gonna take some more calls in a second. I'm gonna read some of the chat first. Of course, we can talk, girl, Omarosa. Let's talk about Omarosa really quickly. We know that Omarosa was she on season 1 of the Celebrity Apprentice or whatever? Basically, Omarosa said that Donald Trump's camp, they don't forget about, their enemies, people who have been, basically the people who talk down on Donald Trump. That she was basically saying that they ain't gonna forget that shit, girl. They ain't finna forget that shit. And bitch, we on some old damn revenge shit already. This motherfucker supposed to be got the highest office in the land, and he on some fucking revenge shit. Omarosa need to sit her motherfucking ass down. For real. That shit, the girl, ain't got time for that shit. What's up, Jennifer? I'm still in utter shock about Trump being elected. This some total garbage ass bullshit, child. It's interesting. It's gonna be very interesting, but I would be a fool to want him to fail, because if Donald Trump fails, it's gonna affect us. It's gonna affect us at the end of the day. If Donald Trump goes in there, he do some fucked up shit, it's definitely gonna affect us. What's up, Gold Mama? See my B up in here, girl. What's up, Ben? What's up, Ben? And to be honest, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, family. After we talk about this shit, after we discuss this shit tonight, I'm gonna tell y'all the God's honest truth. My next videos probably won't be about Donald Trump. I'm just telling you the truth, okay? I'm praying for the best. I really, honestly, and truly am. I'm prepared for the worst, but I'm praying for the best. I don't want to let this shit consume me, because at the end of the fucking day, we got who the fuck we got. Do I think it's on some bullshit? 1,001%. But I'm not going to let this shit consume me, and I damn sure ain't going to let this shit consume my motherfucking channel. I'm going, like I said, I ain't saying I ain't going to never talk about this shit again, but I'm not going to get on YouTube every day talking about Donald Trump. I can't do it. That shit going to depress the fuck out of me. I'm just saying. Girl. Love you back, Taylor. I don't know if I was getting another call or not, but girl, I'm just, like I said, I'm just fucking like, again, if you want to, I don't even know, has any of those, can anybody tell me this? I don't know if anybody can do a Google search or whatever, but has anybody ever been successful at these change.org petitions? I'm curious, because that shit low-key gives me hope. Has any of those change.org petitions ever worked? Because that change.org petition basically is telling the Electoral College, y'all need to do some shit about that shit. Got damn near 1 million signatures. The last time I looked, it was at 997,000 or something, girl. That shit is almost at 1 million signatures in less than, I think it's only been up like 24 hours or something, probably less than that. And it's got 1 million subscribers, 1 million signatures, girl. Donald Trump said out of his own mouth that the Electoral College is bullshit. He said it himself. But I'm just wondering, has that ever made a difference? Nothing is changing. That's a waste of time. George Bush. It's crazy that a lot of people wish that they could get another George Bush presidency instead of having a Donald Trump presidency. It's crazy. It's crazy as hell. As a mother, my worry is what to tell my daughter. She's old enough to recognize a bad person, but not old enough to understand politics. There are a lot of young people, my nephew being one of them. My sister said he woke up the next morning and the first thing he asked her was, who was our next president? And she said she didn't want to tell him, but she knew when he got to school he was going to find out. Even the children know. The children know. It is bullshit. What's done is done. We can't let it ruin us. We can only hope and pray for the best. We have been through some storms before, family. Okay, this is more like a damn hurricane. Yes, yes. I got another caller. Hi, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, ThickChick. This is Melinda. I'm calling from Delaware.
Hi, Melinda. Thank you for calling in.
You're welcome. I was on CNN the other day, and I'm actually one of our Hillary supporters. I was just thinking about the other day about Van Jones stating, what do you say to your kids, when it's an outcome like this?
Right.
And he was just stating that, it was a white lash.
Right.
And I honestly think that, that's probably, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I do think it's a white lash. I think that, it was just racism.
I totally agree. Like I said, I think a lot of people, after having, and I'm going to keep saying this, after having a black president for the last 8 years, people were just, they just wanted to spit in the face of black folk. They did. I mean, people have for the last 8 years, number one, people have been refusing to address President Barack Obama as President Barack Obama. They have been calling this man and his family apes, monkeys. I mean, just completely disgusting things. I mean, about a man that they had no knowledge, don't know this man personally, but they have attacked this man like no other. And the fact that Donald Trump has said all of this hateful stuff about President Barack Obama, and after meeting this man today for the very first time in his entire life, and for him to say that Barack Obama is a very good man, that says a lot about how these people look at you just based off the color of your skin. They don't give a damn about if you're trying to actually help the American people. They don't give a damn about any of that. But if you are a person of color and you're trying to run, especially as the highest office of the land, and you're trying to run, baby, I already knew, like I said, when Obama decided that he wanted to run for the president, I already knew it was going to be all of the racists that were closeted racists, from back in the day. I knew they were about to come out of the woodwork. And now it's like they don't care. They openly fly their Confederate flags. They put on their Trump shirts and basically I don't know if you guys heard about this, but yesterday after Trump became president, there was a rally that was going on in Manhattan, and apparently Trump supporters were chanting, we hate Muslims, we hate blacks, we want our great country back. And the thing is, by him not even coming out and basically telling people not to do this, okay, don't do this stuff. He has never even talked down on it. He never once told them not to do it, from my understanding. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I have never heard him actually come out and just tell people to not do this type of stuff.
Yeah, I have not either. And I think honestly with this kind of outcome, it just forces us as a people to, come together. I really hope that, we as a people get stronger from this outcome. So yes.
Hopefully, like I said, hopefully this gets people more involved in stuff, and they not just sit home and just. I mean, I understand people who are religious. I understand people who have, these strong beliefs in God. I totally understand that. But like I said, if you're gonna get to quoting scriptures and stuff, as they said, faith without works is dead. You can't sit there and just sit in the house. God's gonna protect me, and you're not doing. I mean, you gotta.
Exactly.
I mean, people are just. I mean, it's silly to me. You have to put in the work. Okay, faith without works is dead. Like I said, it's a whole lot of people out there that are just looking for God to just.
Right, and I think I totally agree with you, and I think that people are I believe in God, just as an ex-person, but not to be disrespectful. But people are tired of surviving. We've been through hard times, but we're just tired of surviving. And,
exactly.
We got to get past through this.
Exactly.
And we have to get past this, and so
exactly. So. But I thank you so much for calling in. I really do appreciate it. And I thank you for joining me on the live show. I know sometimes it be getting frustrating, girls. Like I said, they don't want me to be great, but I'm gonna be great on tonight. Hopefully they don't cut me off no more. But thank you so much for calling in.
I like watching your videos.
Thank you so much, boo.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, family. Jeremy Hollywood said, God is not a registered voter. You are silly. I was shocked by the spirit cooking and Satanism stuff with Podesta. So like I said, I want to say this, okay? In no shape, form, nor fashion am I trying to belittle or talk down on Christians or people who, you know, believe in God. Because, girl, trust me, okay? I didn't bit, girl. Let me tell you, he took me out of some of my darkest days. Let me just tell you that right here, right now. I am a believer in the Most High, okay? Then trust me when I tell you. Just because I throw off a whole bunch of 4 and 5 letter words, just know, okay? Just know. But at the same time, like T.S. Madison said, you can't go around here, girl, you're going to be quoting scriptures. You ain't, girl, you only do, girl. Hillary's petition has reached 1,233,000. Girl, that's the thing. Is it going to mean anything? No. Is it going to mean anything? It looks like people are saying that they don't know of a time where it actually meant anything. But at the end of the day, like I said, I really do hope that Donald Trump does good. I do. I do hope that he does good. I hope that he can, quote unquote, make America. America, in my fucking opinion, ain't never been just great. Like, bitch, stop. What the fuck? She will never be first lady. She cannot speak English, and everything on her body is damn fake. Queenie, girl, let me tell you, Michelle Obama is the epitome of a lady, okay? While Donald Trump was meeting with President Barack Obama, Michelle Obama had her back. That girl probably was girl talking to her. They was having girl talk, girl. Michelle Obama was being the classy lady that she is by welcoming Melania Trump, whatever her name is, into the White House, okay? Even though it's family, it's a fucking joke. The woman don't know nothing about nothing. She was speaking yesterday. She don't even want to speak. That's the thing. She don't even want to speak. She kept looking at Donald Trump, trying to get him to come to the podium, and he was like, no, you gotta goddamn it keep talking. But she didn't know what to say. She kept saying hello, 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 hello. That's what she kept saying, family. Hello. She didn't know what else to say. This is a fucking joke. What is she gonna do when it comes time for her to go and do speeches and shit and meet with people as the first lady of the United States of America? What's she gonna do? They gonna have to take some damn body with her every time she go and speak some damn where they can got shit. They can do some damn sign languages or something. Shit. The shit is embarrassing. It's embarrassing, family. It's truly embarrassing. To be honest, like I said, I'm emotionally drained just talking about the shit. I am. I'm emotionally drained talking about the shit. I honestly and truly am. And I'm just being completely honest with you. I'm just being completely honest with you. And my only question is, where do we go from here? What's next? What's next? Have you seen the pictures of her? I have. I posted one of them on my Facebook page, Simon. I've seen the naked pictures of her. Apparently, she used to be a porn star. I don't know. I ain't used to watch that type of shit. I ain't just went and looked for no porn videos featuring Melania Trump, but I heard about it. It's a lot of racy shit that and just to think about the mere fact that these people were talking all this shit about Michelle Obama having her arms out, girl. Just because the woman had her arms out. And this woman right here, butt booty ass fucking naked. Kel said a petition is really pointless. That is not going to undo, oh shit. That is not going to undo him being voted in office. As for the wife, she is a high school dropout from what I understand. And then she lied about going to college. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Did you hear about Canada's immigration site crashing? I did. A lot of people were going to Canada's immigration site talking about they wanted to apply for citizenship to move to Canada just in case Donald Trump was elected as president. Girl, Canada don't want my motherfucking ass, girl. They like, say y'all ass where y'all at. But yes, the website crashed. I low-key think they called their damn developers and told them take that shit down until further notice. These motherfuckers ain't finna be around here fucking with us. No, we don't want their ass. But yeah, I seen that. Melania copied a black woman's speech. She should be ashamed. I'm gonna have to catch it. Hold on. Oh, give me a second, girl. I see what you're talking about. Just give me a second. I told my kids that we should have moved to Canada 2 years ago. We all don't have the money to move, okay? We all don't have the money to move. There are a lot of celebrities who said they were going to jump ship. A lot of celebrities who said they were going to jump ship. Like I said, the shit is devastating. It honestly and truly is devastating. And the reason why I'm so upset is because I don't know what's going to happen next. I don't know what's going to happen next. And the fact that people actually voted in a person such as Donald Trump is, I mean, just off mere spite. Just to be spiteful, just to spit in the faces of black folk. That's the scary part. That just goes to show you what the fuck. Number one, I ain't gonna say what America has become. It's just rearing racism is just rearing its ugly face again. It is. These people really honestly and truly expect us to go back to the damn cotton fields, girl. They really want us to carry black ass back to the cotton fields. That's what they want us to do. These people think that every black person in America is lazy as fuck. That's what they think. I mean, it's sad, family. Like I said, at the end of the day, we have to deal with it. There's no sense in being depressed about it. There's no sense in letting it totally consume your life at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, because like I said, I don't want to stay on here too long. At the end of the day, all we can do is hope and pray that Donald Trump actually does do well as the 45th president of the United States. That's the only thing that we can wish for. I mean, wishing bad on him is not going to do you any good as an American citizen. I know people wish that, oh, I hope he do bad. That way they can see the type of person they vote in. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to wish him bad luck, because at the end of the day, it's going to affect us as American people. And it's dangerous, the type of power that this man has. It's extremely dangerous. It's extremly dangerous, the type of power that he has right now. And I don't wish that he go in there and do no fucked up ass shit. Girl. I'm not gonna say what I want to say, because y'all know I be having these damn weird ass dreams and stuff. Y'all know I be having these weird dreams. I'm not even finna speak that shit into a fucking existence. I'm not even about to speak the shit into existence. Just know I be having some crazy ass dreams. And I'm hoping a lot of the shit that I'm foreseeing is not going to come true. I am. Okay? I'm hoping a lot of the shit that I'm foreseeing is not going to come true. I am. But y'all know I say this all the time. I've been having some crazy, weird ass damn dreams. But I'm hoping that none of the shit is going to rear its ugly head. I honestly and truly am. Because I wouldn't wish no shit like that on no damn body. But that, like I said, there's a lot of rioting, there's a lot of protests going on, because people are upset. People are upset that the American people chose Hillary Clinton, yet a group of people who the fuck are these people? There's a group of people who actually decided to put Donald Trump into office, which is the Electoral College. People are upset about that. They are. But it's not gonna make a difference. Like what, Simon? I'm not, like I said, I'm not even finna talk that shit into existence. Trump is a joke, and I'm surprised his mouth hasn't turned into a damn toilet with all that shit he be talking. Okay. Sorry to say, but we should be laughing stock. We should be the laughing stock. Can't get together and realize why people hate us. True. Who's saying assassination? What am I missing? What? I must have missed a whole bunch of shit, because I don't know what y'all talking about in the chat, y'all. But family, like I said, I actually gotta get off here, because number one, I'm sleepy as fuck. Give me a second, y'all. I gotta do something right quick. All right. didn't want to stay on here for too long because I have other shit to do. And like I said, I don't want to let this shit totally consume me. I really honestly and truly do not. Am I devastated that Donald Trump is our next president? Yes, I am. I'm completely devastated because I'm afraid of what's going to come next. But at the same time, I can't let it depress me. I can't let the shit consume me. I shed a tear too. I did. I shed a tear too. But at the end of the day, I really honestly and truly do hope that Donald Trump does some good for the country. I do. I will be a fool to wish bad luck on him because at the end of the day, it's going to affect me as an American citizen, and it's going to affect you. So we need to pray that he actually does do some good and he doesn't just get in there and fuck up totally. Okay. But that's all I got to say. I don't want to come on here every day talking about Donald Trump. I don't, because the shit is depressing. It really honestly and truly is. Hopefully our next video is, I'm able to come on here with some funny shit. We can laugh. We can do something else other than talk about Donald fucking Trump. Let's just pray about the situation. But for real, to those of you who didn't go out and vote, fuck you. Shut your motherfucking mouth. Girl, I feel like this. You shouldn't be saying shit for real, though. You said you didn't give a fuck. That's one of the reasons why you didn't go and vote. So shut the fuck up. Just saying, family. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button. Also, if you enjoy these live shows, please consider giving this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Also, make sure you follow me on Facebook. I'm always talking shit over there on Facebook. Make sure you're following me on Facebook. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, family.